Star of the show was Gary Hooper, who scored 5 goals today. Let's hear from the SPL's top goal scorer.
Gary, 5 in a game, how does that feel for you?
Speechless really. I was aiming for the 6th as well, but today I only wanted 1 goal for the golden boot, but in the end I got 5.
Well, you're in illustrious company. Dixie Dean's the last man to score 5. He eventually got 6, but yeah. 5 in a game is incredible.
Yeah, 5 in any games is hard to do, but it's all credit to the teammates who set me up, and Brownie giving me the penalty for the hat-trick. But today was a solid performance. We had to make up for against Dundee and in the semi-final against Hearts, and we've done that last game of the season.
29 goals for the season. It's been an incredible season for you.
Yeah, scored a few, played near enough every game. But the team we showed today, we've been an unbelievable season. Coming back from 15 points and winning like we did. Just looking forward to the trophy now.
Every Celtic fan will be hanging on your every word. Over 50 goals now you've scored for the club. Are you hoping to build on that next season?
Yeah, I'm a striker. My job is to score goals. I beat myself last year and I've got to beat it next year, so that's my aim now.
Just a quick word for the manager and his achievements for this side.
Yeah, manager's been good both seasons. Last season we was unlucky, but this season we've done it for the gaffer, and we're going to celebrate now.
Well, I hope you're going to enjoy the celebrations because you've got a bottle of champagne to do it with you. Clydesdale Bank Premier League Man of the Match. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
And in he goes, and he'll be spraying that champagne all over Scott Brown within moments. 5 goals for Celtic, 5 goals for Gary Hooper, 9 in 8 he scored against Hearts, and that's 8 goals in his last 8 games. 24 SPL goals, 29 of the season, and really that is a wonderful way to sign off by Celtic's top goal scorer, number 88. And there is Stephen Hunt of the Clydesdale Bank. The league sponsors positioning the trophy. It was here in the studio until a short time ago, and it is now ready to be presented to Scott Brown, the captain of the Clydesdale Bank Premier League champions, Celtic. And there they are in the tunnel. So, the last time this season in the league, let's join the men who've talked us through this season, a season which ends with a Celtic trophy lift. It's our Sky Sports commentators, Andy Walker and Ian Crocker.
Crocker hoops, a tremendous achievement from Gary Hooper today. And likewise, from the hoops generally. Scott Brown there will shortly lift the SPL trophy. The Celtic players gathering in the tunnel. The chief executive is already out there. Peter Lawwell alongside Neil Doncaster. Here they come.
One of champions.
4 years in the waiting, 10 months in the making, and now the SPL trophy is there for the taking. The champions line up to receive their medals. Gary Hooper, looks like he's last out, but most definitely by no means least. Neil Doncaster from the SPL handing out the medals. Mark Wilson there, who will leave Celtic now after 6.5 years at the club. One of their best players last season.
See you later, Mark, son.
Adam Matthews have come in, and Mikael Lustig, Shah as well, of course. Chris Collins, who came on strong towards the end of the season. Joe Ledley, a consistent performer throughout. T, who missed a running through injury. Paddy McCord, a serial son. And Charlie Mulgrew, who's cleaned up all the major awards this season in Scotland. Would be a farewell to Celtic for Glenn Lubens. He's been linked with the move perhaps back to England. One by one, they received their trophy. Tony Wood there, who came on and scored 2 goals in his debut at Motherwell recently. That's what it's all been about for the last 10 months. A season that began 295 days ago ends with Celtic about to lift the big piece of silverware. James Forrest going through there, injured for the final few weeks of the season, sadly. to Wanyama, colossal this season. And last, but by no means least, Gary Hooper, scorer of all 5 goals today. And the golden boot is his. The SPL's leading goal scorer. And he has surpassed 50 goals now. But not quite the last man out.
Brilliant, Brownie. Brilliant, you man.
The kind of moment you dream of. The kind of moment something you've had to wait a while for. But at the end of the storm is a golden sky.
Yes.
The blaze of 2012. The men of 2012. Neil Lennon, who won the SPL title 5 times as a player, has now won it as a manager. The year these boys became men.
7, 6.
Taking their place in history. Celtic are champions of Scotland.
Yes.
The thunder is back.
Champion is away. Champion is...
Somebody's corner himself, I'll admit that.
Shut up, you.
Earlier in the season, he was contemplating resigning. And Celtic certainly didn't look like champions in the first few months of the season. And that 17-game winning streak changed the picture considerably. They'd already overtaken Rangers.
Celtic champions, oh, Glasgow Celtic champions.
Memories are made of this, Andy.
Yeah, I know that feeling is a bit special. And I think it's even more special for the supporters. They have waited a long time for this. And this group of players has delivered the title, the one they've wanted most of all.
They've had to wait 4 years for this, so they're going to be hanging around for a while to take the acclaim of 60,000 faithful followers of Celtic Football Club in Glasgow's East End today. He had this title-winning feeling so many times as a player. Now he has it as a manager. Charlie Mulgrew, Player of the Year. Everybody wants to touch the trophy, to see the silverware. Celtic worthy champions in an SPL season that has been like no other, really.
Yes.
It is party time at Celtic Park. Rangers champions in each of the last 3 seasons, but not this time.
Don't sing the stories unjust. Music of the night.
In Glasgow, they know how to party. Champions of Scotland for the 43rd time. But every time it happens, it feels so special. That's it, as far as the SPL season is concerned. And amid the ticket tape, we have saluted the champions of Scotland.